Hello, my peeps. Hotep. And happy belated Reverend Martin Luther King Day to you. And welcome to We the Ancients. The reason that I'm making this video is, excuse me for that sloppiness, is to help present a more concise outline of the ancients' world history. Our culture is at least 80,000 years old. Yes, that's right, 80,000 years. But part of the challenge that we have as Black Africans is to try to create a more concise overview or outline of our history, so that the next generation and this generation can have a more clear view of who we are and who we were, what our history was. So that's what I hope to do over the next few presentations of videos here. And the reason I say that our culture is 80,000 years old, at least, some say that it's older, is because in South Africa, they found a cave that had within it artifacts of a lion, which they used for worship. And in addition to that, they found some beads which were painted with red ochre, which is a typical ornamental process that Africans used. So what I hope to do in these videos is to deal with topics that cover a number of areas of our African history, our Black history. And I hope to cover African world migration, African culture established throughout the world, Nubian culture, which is the original Egyptian culture, original Kemetic or Egyptian civilization. It began there. The dynastic ruling process began in Nubia, then moved down into Egypt. Also, the Egyptian Kemetic civilization, the Hebrew Jewish culture, which has its origins in Kemet. They had no culture prior to that, at least nothing that we can determine. And the the Israeli Canaanite culture, the Sumerian/Babylonian culture, the ancient European culture. Yep, we were there first. The East Indian culture. Yep, we were there first. The ancient American culture, the mound builders. Yep, we were there first. The Olmec culture in South America. In addition to that, I will likely speak on current events, especially with the election coming up. I can't imagine not speaking on some parts of that craziness and power greed. Along with that, I'm going to discuss also modern American culture, both Black and white. So I look forward to dealing with you, presenting to you in the future. And since we just talked about the American culture, as you know, there is talk of African Americans boycotting the Oscars. Perhaps not so much boycotting the Oscars as not watching it or not attending it. And just today there was some comment about this whole process on Fox News by an actress by the name of Stacey Dash, who she's a Black actress or biracial actress. Maybe that's her problem, because she's biracial. Some of them have that problem. We should know this. But anyway, she weighed in and said that, we need to decide what we want to do. Do we want to integrate or segregate? And if we want to integrate, we need to do away with BET, we want to do with the NWC Image Awards, and blah 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 blah. And you look at her and you say, damn, how did that stupidity come out of your mouth? But she would probably say, how dare you? She sits up there so arrogant, so self-important.